Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of What is Class Week. And I wonder if you have an idea what's that shadow behind me? What's that looming greatness? Okay, hold on, let me see if you were correct. Yeah, it's a Xerion. Mind you, it's the smallest one uh, when it comes to engine options, but it's a Xerion nonetheless. Uh, Look at these wheel uh, caps. This is what you say, but this is what you call going way overboard with details. Yeah, anyway, really cool. So, let's jump in, fire this bad boy up, and let us test the. Is there a Russian? Oh yeah, there. Okay, we can release. What does this do? Oh, okay. Aha, yeah, I know why that is. Okay, now let's test this bad boy out. It's not that we are in sore need of loose straw, but we will collect some. I mean, we can. And in the process, we try this bad boy out. Uh, Hold on, it's set to uh, Control Z. Front wheel steering. Yeah, that's the one we need right now. I figured since this loading wagon, which is the I think this is the largest in Claas's collection. So this is a power hungry beast again. So we should go for the largest beast with the most power as well to complement it nicely. And even though it's not the biggest horsepower version, it is certainly the most powerful one. I also thought it would be cool to pull it with a turnaround cab, but obviously you cannot do that because there is no trailer hitch on the front of this bad boy. Uh, Life cannot be perfect. Okay, so the helper guy who replaced the helper lady is almost done harvesting. Not harvesting, but almost has a full grain tank. There is quite a full amount. I cannot words. There's quite a large amount to go still of this field. Yeah. Now I don't know too much about these loading wagons because I usually tend to go for smaller, uh, cheaper options, preferably used ones. Now on this farm I have a fairly new one uh, because I said heck with it, and there weren't really other options back in the day when it all started. But I usually tend to go for cheaper, smaller ones. Uh, but I don't think it's bad or anything like that. It's just I normally wouldn't use such a large loading wagon to its full potential. Hold on, guys. We need to empty that guy over there because he's wasting our money. and our time, with every second he's not spending harvesting. Uh, and it's really none of his fault, it's my fault if I'm not on top of the situation. Also, he kinda looks like, I don't know, what does he remind you? I don't know, he reminds me of someone, I just couldn't say right now. Uh, I don't care if you look like a celebrity, dude, as long as you do your job. Hope we have an understanding here. Oh, is it lifted? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now, we are going to drop it, uh, provided that we fit inside that whole, that little shed. I suddenly have second thoughts about that, but we will attempt nonetheless. If no, we just simply go and sell it. It's no biggie. There was an exit, but whatever. If we take the exit, end of the field, we're just as fine. Um, yeah, this is one of the reasons I chose this map for this project, because I know my way around, and it's easier to mess around with absolutely new equipment, well, new for you, with uh, if you know where you want to go and what you want to do. Because this map I did inside and out in 17, and I've spent quite the time in 19 just as well, so I know my way around fairly well. Uh, Whereas I have black spots, say on Marvel Manor. Okay, we fit in definitely. Good. Okay, let's empty. Now, yeah, it's not that dangerous. Okay. And again, my feelings towards this particular piece of equipment is that it uh, it really has nothing over, say, this crown. Okay, except that it's cheaper, or that shu Schuitmaker, I don't know, it's Dutch. I have no idea. It's probably Schuitmaker. So it has really nothing above on those. Uh, Except that it's this flashy light green and white with those specific red letters. So, oh, why do I have 6 of these over here? Never mind. These are these are secrets. That best left untouched. Yes, so this is absolutely my impression that uh, you're gonna need this, or you're gonna want this if you want the Claas loading wagon specifically. But it's I'm not sure that you are better off with this one than any of the other loading wagons in any way, shape or form. But it sure does its work alright. Of course, it's made by giants, so everything is in place on it. Uh, it would be a funny thing, possibly funny or a cruel joke or whatever you want it to be, if this DLC had log errors in it. So in that way, there's sure there is no problem. I'm sure about that. Uh, Now I think there is a modded version of this one out, but I'm not gonna compare because it wasn't as popular, and because of the reason that it's a flashy new loading wagon with 3 axles and all that. Um, it never really interested me as much before, and I sure won't keep it this time around either. It is what it is. We take a look at it. You can enjoy yourselves if you love the Claas cargoes. You can listen to the Xerion in action. But other than that, yeah, they are in the DLC. If this is what floats your boat, go ahead and enjoy it. Now, as things stand right now, there is 2 more things that I will definitely need to do, and that leaves us with possibly 2 episodes or 3 maybe for now, and that is cutting corn with the Lexion and do some grass work and try some equipment that relates to grass work. Like I wanna take a look at the Claas discos, specifically the mowers that came with the package, and the smaller baler, which is a baler wrapper combo, and produces standard wrapped bales. Um, I don't really use those because I tend to do square bales and wrap those with the hold on again, this happened. So I tend to do square bales and wrap those with the Coon square bale wrapper. But back in 17 I did my fair share of round bales rolled. Uh, partly on smaller maps where I was using round balers and the McHale bear wrapper. That was out as a mod. I loved that, and then I obviously later on in 17 I used the McHale square wheel wrapper just as well. And then before that I also used the Crown Ultima, which was this combo thing again. That was done by BM modding, uh, as well as the Unimog under FS15. And I have a feeling that later in the second year of the game's life cycle, we will see that Ultima again. Uh, because BM modding is working quite actively at these days. They had horses in the mod contest, and they oh, yeah, and they released things since then as well. Um, so yeah, who knows what we are going to see from them. There were hushed talks about they bring back the straw harvest add-on as well, but I don't know about them. That because if you don't know, guys, uh, the the company Creative Mesh that made the straw harvest add-on is practically made up of not all of BM modding, but some of the guys from that team, and uh, they brought about the straw harvest add-on. Uh, as I think that was their reward. The right to do that was their reward for winning the FS15 mod contest with the Crown Ultima Baler that I was talking about earlier. And for some reason I cannot take this turn right away. Just because I have an unwieldy huge tractor with an unwieldy huge implement behind it. That's why. Mm. It's a good thing I'm done with it soon. And just like so, we doubled the amount of loose straw that we have. If I am correct, hold on. Yep, we did. Because if I or when I drop this, it's 200,000 units, and it's endless happiness and joy. Yeah, anyway, so this concludes our small test of the Xerion and the Claas cargoes. Um, if they are the type of equipment you're looking for, go for them. Other than that, again, they are not cheap because the Xerion, the base option, where is it? Is almost 350 grand, and if you do adjustments like I took it with the wide Michelin tires, then it's already closer. And if you're going for bigger engine options, uh, you can easily get to 400 grand. So yeah, Not cheap, but if this is what you're looking for, go for it. I mean, the biggest option uh, is easily gives a run for its money. It gives the 1050 run for its money. Uh, so yeah, this is it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for checking this out. See you in the next episode, and until then, behave yourselves and don't buy strangers. Bye bye.